Hi guys, welcome to day 2 of our intuitive goal planning challenge. Man, it is super bright right here. I realize I'm sitting in the sun, so sorry about that. It's a little bright. But okay, so today, let me know when you guys sign on to just post in the comments, say hi, just let me know when you start to hop on. So today I really want to talk about kind of the how of creating a goal book and a vision board, or a vision board, whatever you prefer. So yesterday we talked a little bit about how to tap into your intuition, how to use your intuition to really help you set goals that are really aligned with what you want. And kind of after practicing some of the stuff, or better understanding some of the stuff in the video from day 1, I want to kind of move in to talk about, how do you actually create a goal book, and how do you actually create a vision board. So I'm going to go about this a couple different ways. So I really want to talk a little bit about some different options, because different things fit for different people, I feel like. So the kind of more classic idea of a goal book is an actual kind of book, right? It can be a notebook, it can be a set of papers where you're writing your goal, whatever that may be, or you're writing multiple goals, and you're attaching a picture that goes along with sort of the essence of that goal. Like, how do you envision or visualize that goal is kind of the visual nature of the actual goal book, right? So it's not just writing your goal, but it's also really choosing an image or a photo that really represents that for you, and that really kind of captures that for you. So you can do this in sort of like a hard copy form, right, where you're getting a notebook or you're getting a binder and you're writing out a different goal on each page, and then you're attaching like a picture that you've either cut out of a magazine or printed or something that really captures the essence of that goal, right? It captures the feeling that you want to feel when you've achieved that goal. And we're going to talk a little bit about that in a minute, so just kind of hang on to that piece. So that's kind of the basic idea of a goal book. Now, so I don't always love the pictures that I see in magazines, or it felt kind of like it wasn't exactly capturing what I wanted. So my version of a goal book was a little bit different. I actually went to the store one day to buy a bunch of magazines to try to get some pictures that really captured some of the different goals that I had for myself. And none of the magazines really kind of hit the nail on the head. And I don't have a printer. And I was kind of like, well, I use my phone pretty often, as I imagine most of you do. So I was like, well, maybe I'll just create an album in my phone that's like my goal book, right? And so this is super easy, because I could just take screenshots of a bunch of different pictures that I found online. I'm not posting them anywhere, so it doesn't really matter where they come from, right? They're just internal, they're just for me. And I can look through the pictures as I have them sort of align with different goals for myself. So this is also something that felt really aligned to me, because I was like, well, I have my phone on me all the time. I can flip through them when I want. I can add things to it. And I feel like, obviously, the internet has an unlimited amount of choices for me to look through to really get the picture that captures the essence of the goal that I have for myself. So I would encourage you to try that too. If you're not interested in kind of having more of a project where you're cutting things out and searching for different pictures, you can just find the pictures online, save them in an album, or do whatever feels right for you so that you can access them easily. So the other thing that people do in terms of a vision board, right, is to actually create a board, like a large sort of poster board, where you're putting a bunch of different images on there and writing your goals as they are associated with those images, right? So that's also fine too, right? You can print pictures out, you can attach them to the board, you can do a variety of different things for that. But basically it's the visual depiction of what your goals are, right? So if you want to travel a lot in the next year, maybe you would cut out pictures of different places that you wanted to go, or different things that sort of symbolize where you want to go. If you are looking for a different career, maybe you're cutting out pictures of things that sort of symbolize the essence of that career for you. Maybe it's images of you sitting with a bunch of people around a conference table, or it's a person who's smiling and happy on their way into the office, or it's someone who is shaking hands with someone as they accept a new job. So it could be a variety of different things. Whatever really speaks to you that really best represents what is important to you to sort of capture the essence of that. So the visual images are important, right? In addition to sort of stating the goal, writing it, especially handwriting it, I think can be really important because there's a different energy around it when you're actually writing something down by hand. But the visual images, I think, are really, really important. Not I think, but are really important, right? So going through the visual images, taking a moment to sit with each one of them and spend a few seconds there, right? You can close your eyes if you want. You can really visualize in your mind the picture that you're looking at that you feel is the essence of whatever goal you have, that is representing to you what that goal means to you. So really being able to take the time and spend it with the picture, right? I've heard people say before, like, you know, depending on what you believe, that the universe really works in sort of hearing what it is that you want, but also in these sort of visualization exercises, right? So being able to really visualize what it is that you want, the picture that sort of, hi, welcome, the picture that really represents what it is about that goal that really connects with you, right? So being able to spend some time with the image, spend some time really looking at that picture, and also letting yourself sort of sink into the feeling associated with that picture. Like, what does that picture bring up for you? What is it about that image that connects to your goal, that speaks to you? So is it that this picture makes you feel adventurous or fulfilled or joyful? And take a moment and let yourself sink into that feeling and really feel that joy, feel that sense of adventure, feel that excitement. Feel that positive expectation as you're looking through the pictures or on your vision board or however you've set up your goal planning. Let yourself feel the feeling that is associated with your goal. And that's something that can really help connect to the reality of it. It helps you get closer to actually creating those goals in your life. So it's important to think about, what is the feeling that I want, right? What is the feeling that this picture brings up for me? What is the feeling that I'm connecting to with that goal? So, for example, if you want a new job that is more aligned with your values or is more aligned with who you're here to serve, and your goal for the year is to get a new job that really connects more with what you're here to do. Thinking about what pictures really bring up particular feelings for you, and how do you want to feel? How do you want to feel when you think about that job? How do you want to feel when you walk into work in the morning? How do you want to feel when you're sitting at your desk at your job, right? Do you want to feel energized and vibrant and excited and have positive expectations for your day and feel fulfilled? Well, as you're looking at your goal book, as you're flipping through your goal book, I want you to take some time and connect with those feelings. Feel those feelings. What is it like to feel a sense of purpose and meaning? And actually sit with that and feel that, right? Maybe remember another time when you felt really connected to your purpose or felt great meaning or felt fulfilled in something. And let yourself sink into that feeling as you're going through your goal book, as you're looking at these pictures, right? If you want to travel, right? Where is it that you want to go? What will you do when you get there? What does that feel like to you? What kind of energy is associated with that? Are you going to feel relaxed or peaceful? Or are you wanting adventure and adrenaline and something that's exhilarating, right? But connect with the feeling that you want as you're going through these pictures, right? And what will you do with this career potentially, right? Or this new job? What will you do with this job that you may want, or this travel adventure that you may want? So taking it that one step farther to really see, like, what role is this going to play in my life? But really allowing yourself to kind of sink in and connect with what it is that you want, the feeling associated with it, and then really spend your time creating pictures or thinking about what images represent that for you. And then once you get all of that together, and you can have a whole bunch of goals, right? There's no limit to what you can have. I would start to look through that goal book on a daily basis, right? Even if it's multiple times a day. Allow yourself some time to sink into each picture. And really feel the feeling associated with it. It really helps to solidify that desire and what it is that you want. I would say doing that for several weeks, or even, for a period of time, to really connect with those goals, to connect with the images and the feelings associated with them. So let me know how this is going for you guys, right? I don't know if you're going to start to create a goal book soon, or maybe you already have one in the works, but let me know how it's going. Let me know if there are any kind of stumbling blocks to it, if you have a hard time connecting with the feeling that you want for that goal, and allow yourself to even journal about it if you want to, or really try to better understand what feeling it is, right? That you want. Sometimes people will just say, hey, I want a new job, or I want a new whatever. But it's important to dig deeper. Like, how is it that you want to feel, right? What is it that you want out of a new job? What kind of feelings do you want when you're there? So really being able to dig into that, and then connecting with your goal book and allowing yourself to feel those feelings as you're going through these images. Give yourself some time to sink into it, right? Don't just sort of flip through it and look at your goals and be kind of disconnected from it and thinking about different things as you're looking through it, right? That's not going to get you closer to your goals, and that's not going to help manifest and create those in your life, right? So think of it like an intentional, meaningful task that you're going to do to try to help you get closer to your goals. So I want you to just think about that a little bit. Let me know how the creation of your goal book is going, or your vision board, or whatever it is that you've chosen to do. Let me know if you're struggling coming up with the feelings. If you have any questions about it, right, just post in here. We can kind of talk that through, talk about that at all. And then tomorrow we're going to talk a little bit more about really sort of the idea of like manifesting your goals, even though I've kind of been talking about that without talking about it explicitly. But I'm going to kind of go through some of the things I talked about today and yesterday about that importance of really connecting with the feeling and connecting with the image as you decide what exactly connects with you for your goals. So yeah, let me know if you guys have questions or comments, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.